Hello everyone and welcome to Game 2 in a best of 3 matchup between Boxer and FruitDealer. Game 2 taking place on Metalopolis. Game 1 was on Lost Temple. It is posted currently on the Machinima Realm site. So I know some of you guys don't like it when I spread across multiple channels like this. But I do have obligations to other sites as well. Obviously I will, if there is a Game 3, I will be posting it on SC Legacy. So yeah, follow the game there. My apologies if you don't like to go into multiple channels, but really I'm trying to build up a strong community, and hopefully it isn't too much of an inconvenience. Perhaps I'll post a link here saying where Game 2 or Game 1 is if you guys can't find it, and then if there is a Game 3, I will post another link here or down here somewhere in order so that you guys can quickly find those games, and then maybe I won't get flamed nearly as much. Anyways, FruitDealer spawning here at the 6 o'clock location, while Boxer is spawning here at the 12 o'clock location. Boxer taking a look at the production tab, not doing anything too out of the ordinary. Meanwhile, we have FruitDealer currently just spawning a lot of drones. We'll see if he tries to go for a fast hatchery or if he goes for an earlier spawning pool. Coming back over here, currently sitting at 14 over 18 food. And as soon as he reached 200, we should be able to see if he's going for a spawning pool or a hatchery. Now quickly going into 15 over 18 food, and now making its way over with this one drone into this position here. Will be able to start growing up to be a hatchery in just a moment, and now the economic game is underway. We do see a double racks coming in, and this is with no refinery. So Boxer will be able to train up a lot of Marines very quickly. This may be an all-in attempt or a semi-all-in with a lot of Marines and SCVs. So we'll see how this particular build works. Double barracks on this front door, and now more Marines currently being trained. We do have an upgrade to an orbital command. We'll need a supply depot in just a moment, as he has so many production buildings that he will be supply locked in just a matter of seconds. Moving out, we currently see FruitDealer with this hatchery nearing completion, and this is a little bit of a luck play because of the spawning location. It will be quite some time before FruitDealer realizes what's happening, and now moving out with the Marine, may be able to take down this drone. Oh, now going after that drone, and now we also have an SCV coming in. Will it be able to take down that drone? Will the drone be able to walk up that ramp is the key question. And and the second Marine now popping out. So seriously, FruitDealer has no idea what is happening on this high ground whatsoever, and that is not good, as a new Marine comes out as well. So the timing on these Marines are going to be absolutely perfect. And now, are we going to get a bunker over here on the low ground? No. Drones now already being transferred, and a bunker needs to be placed down in just a second in order to stop any queens from being able to make it down. There are already 2 SCVs coming in, and a bunker now, supply depot now coming in. So in comes one Marine. SCVs now trying to fight back and forth, canceling that supply depot, realizing that it's not going to work. Zerglings trying to come in to engage, and now Marines now coming in all over the place. Zerglings now giving chase. As these Marines now try to pull back, those Marines do move a little bit more slowly than those Zerglings, trying to get a decent surround. However, there are just too many Marines to deal with, currently sitting on, what, 4 Marines, and those Marines may be able to get some damage all across all of these units here, as they are currently being microed. Marines trying to take down multiple units there, and now just brilliantly done, and all of the Zerglings have been taken down. Army-wise, 200, we have 8 Marines currently, I'm sorry, is that 8 Marines? No, 4 Marines currently or 5 Marines now for Boxer. As these units now make their way down over here, we need to get some spine crawlers production-wise, training up 1 more Marine, and also going for a command center. So going for a command center and now transitioning away from mass Marine. We'll see how FruitDealer responds to this. If FruitDealer produces way too many Zerglings, he will not be able to power drone nearly enough. I've seen a lot of Zerg players overreact to the mass Marine tactic for making a lot of spine crawlers, and then as they transition into a lot of spine crawlers, doesn't have a strong enough economy. We now also see another drone making their way over here, and perhaps we will see FruitDealer going into 3 bases. And we do have FruitDealer going into 3 bases. Zerglings now making their way and trying to see if there's any additional expansions. We do see 1 command center here, and now more Marines still being trained. We are now going into, what, 4 racks. So this is going to be a 4 racks play. Marine Marauders probably coming in just a moment, as the Terran player is still behind. Boxer is still behind, economically speaking, sitting on 23 harvesters. You can see 560 versus the 1,000. So it looks as though FruitDealer in a very, very strong and comfortable position so far, and now going for a Baneling Nest. That Baneling Nest will be a strong counter towards those mass marines so far, as these SCVs just continue to be built. Zergling's not going to try to walk up this ramp. No Zergling's trying to walk up the ramp. SCVs coming off the mineral line, trying to give chase, and very beautifully microed. One of those SCVs able to pull back just in time, taking down 2 Zerglings at the cost of 1 SCV, and now we see 1 SCV able to do some additional scouting. No tech to tier 2 just quite yet. Does he see the Baneling Nest is the key question. No, he does not see the Baneling Nest currently sitting here, but I'm assuming that Boxer does have to know that Banelings are going to be coming out. There is no tier 1, no tech to tier 2 at either this hatchery or this hatchery, so it either means roaches or Banelings, which both are countered by Marauders. So additional Marauders need to be trained. Concussive Shell probably needs to be trained as well, but there is currently no Concussive Shell research anywhere in the future. Just 4 racks, 2 reactors, 2 tech labs, double training up Marauders and Marines. Production-wise, we'll be able to train up 2 Marauders and 4 Marines at the same time. We are now currently producing 11 Banelings over here, so those Banelings will simply be able to walk down that ramp and get a lot of damage dealt. If Boxer is able to separate his Marines and make sure that they do not share that splash damage, he may be able to hold off this attack. It will be very critical, as there are more Zerglings coming in to swarm in as well. Zerglings quickly trying to come in. Banelings now walking back, now going to simply crawl into that location. There are a lot of Marauders over here, so those Banelings do not want to try to engage against those Marauders, at least without any additional movement upgrade, and now deciding to power drone instead. Training up 7 additional drones, and now FruitDealer sitting on an amazing 45 harvesters 9 minutes into this game, or 9 game minutes into this game. We also see mules also being called down as well, more supply depots being built, and now this is all in order to just macro up a lot of Marauders and Marines. Taking a look at the gas does have 3 SCVs on each, so we do see a large amount of gas being cached up. I'm surprised that we do not see any ghosts. Perhaps ghosts would be a strong counter towards those Banelings if you're able to sniper rifle them down, or sniper round those Banelings down before they are able to get within that splash radius. We are now teching, I believe, the tier 2 over here at this hatchery. So that hatchery will benefit from the additional 500 hit points. Marines quickly shooting down that one Overlord there. And now you can see the army size, 2450. 2550 versus 1250. This may be too much. It will really depend on the placement on those Banelings. Will those Banelings be able to get a lot of damage off? If they're able to detonate right in the center of this bio ball, that bio ball will simply melt ever so quickly. Zerg is now trying to come in as well. A lot of those now coming in, and now we do have those stim packs. Banelings, however, unable to get within range on those Marines so far. Now trying to go in after those Marines. Marines, however, being very smart, and all those Banelings simply getting sacrificed. Brilliantly done, and somehow Boxer does not lose 1 Marine to any Banelings, even though there was over 11 and 12 Marines and Marauders simply attack, moving their way into this location here, shooting down some Overlords as well. Production-wise, a lot of Zerglings being macroed. Broodlings trying to help out, trying to join in on the fight. Zerglings now being very cautious to not try to fight on that ramp. Does not want to try to engage unless they're able to get a very, very decent surround. More Banelings being hatched over here as these units now make their way. Evolution Chamber nearing the research there, but that will quickly get taken down. Drones now trying to come in. Zerglings now coming in from the back. Both sides dealing a lot of damage, but those Banelings were not hatched in time. Marines now trying to come in. One detonation there, but I believe the damage has been dealt. 2 hatcheries have already been taken down. More Banelings coming in, but those Banelings, this micro by Boxer, brilliantly executed, ensuring that he minimizes his losses. We now see a production of mass roaches, but there are now more Marines and Marauders coming in to reinforce this location here. There is the tech to tier 2, but there is simply not enough drones. FruitDealer overpower droning in this matchup, had no way to know that Boxer was going for a 4 racks, 2 tech lab, 2 reactors, simply able to macro up, and this micro play by splitting up all of his Marines, absolutely perfect. Brilliantly executed by Boxer, splitting up his armies, and now you can see how much damage 1 Baneling would be able to finish off a majority of this army, but now the drones trying to get in on that action will not be able to survive. More Marauders now coming in, and you can see the concussive shells also slowing down some of those drones. Drones trying to run away, simply getting concussive shelled in the back. In comes a roach as well. Marines trying to come in. A lot of roaches trying to reinforce here. But at this stage in the game, I believe he can just continue to produce 2 Marauders, 4 Marines, and FruitDealer says GG. Wow, so a great game here on Metalopolis. I thought FruitDealer, if he had just seen the amount of army and just gotten an Overlord into this location, saw the 4 racks, 2 reactors, he could have gotten enough spine crawlers to hold off that attack. But because he didn't get those spine crawlers, and because of the brilliant Marine Marauder separation, ensuring that his banelings didn't get, the banelings were not able to take down those Marines, he was able to win this game. Stay tuned for Game 3 in this best of 3 matchup. Go ahead and try to click here or perhaps down in here for a link to Game 3. It will be on SC Legacy's website. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed Game 3 or Game 2 in this best of 3 matchup.